Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. Vasquez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Kinsler's got it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the 1st. Yankees kept. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Balance between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Now the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Fouled off. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the 1st inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And 1-1 is this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. This is in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is underneath. This one, and he puts it away for the first down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Plays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the counts at 3-1. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Popped him up. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Pierce at third. Kinsler at second with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2.
is taken for ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A wave and a miss. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit towards center.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Mookie Betts. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres scoops it up on to first, and there are two down. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. See the speed. Here's Brett Gardner now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Bogaerts takes off. No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. He'll try it again from first. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and the runner back. And again a throw, and the fans don't like this at all. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him.
I'd like to see this guy on the mound.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Up next for the Red Sox, right
Here's
fielder,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Through 5 innings, and it's 1-0 Boston. Sandy Leon will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. In there, and it's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch home. Belted high in the air out to left. Benintendi racing back off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Up around the face.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the first pitch coming, here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now the 2-0. Is taken, strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Here's Steve Pearce now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run. Dustin Pedroia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, Gregorius.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Line towards center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. Pierce has a play. Makes the play, one away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Brandon Workman gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
44, Brandon Workman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 the count.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. And just
a swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Andujar fields it cleanly, and there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Luke Boyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in now.
Number 25.
Craig Kimbrell answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests.
Wrote an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale takes home the win. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the